This is my 2021 Royal Enfield Himalayan, and I paid $1,145 for it at an auction sight unseen, and it's got some weird things going on. So come along with me while I unravel its mysteries. Okay, so this bike clearly has some issues, but it's a 2021. I mean, remove everything, right? You can't even buy a Honda Navi used for what I paid for this bike. And this is a cool bike. I'm really hoping that this bike is gonna be an absolute score because it was clearly stolen. And whoever stole this knew what they were doing by breaking the ignition apart and turning it into a switch. So, in my mind, I throw a new ignition, throw a new battery, make sure it's got gas. It's not that old of a bike. It should turn on. It's got some questionable mods though. If you have a keen eye, you would have noticed that that's a Harley Davidson logo. So for some reason, somebody had put a Harley Davidson headlight on this bike. I don't see any evidence of an accident, so maybe they just had it laying around. It's a weird one. It's weird for sure. And the other one is the Yamaha bars. So maybe whoever owned this parted out bikes or worked at a place that had extra parts, you know, because very weird, interesting mods. But go look at the used market. Depending how many miles this thing has, I freaking scored. I mean, if it turns on. Okay, enough theorizing. Let's just throw an ignition in this and then throw a battery, check the gas, right? Shoot, I gotta undo the gas tank. Okay, so let's change the lock. I'm not sure what's going on here. Somebody tapped into this. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I don't know if it was supposed to be some kind of alarm system, but I don't want it. A little electric tape. Like you. Get out of here, buddy. Okay. So, these are, I'm assuming, not factory pieces of foam. I'm assuming someone threw whatever they had in there. And it's just like, it kind of keeps my theory going of like somebody who owned this was like working at like a parts yard or something, you know? Or just owned a lot of motorcycles, something like that. Because this isn't the right battery, that's not the right headlight, that's not the right bars, this whole thing's a mess. This bike's brand new, what happened here? How did this happen? But I got the right battery that's supposed to be in there, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. Let's get that in.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
That's delicious!
Now for the first start, the legal way. And she fired right up. That's great. What a great feeling. So right now I'm just gonna let it run for a couple minutes and then we'll do an oil change and then go clean it and take it for a first ride, I guess. I will be getting a motorcycle lift here, hopefully soon, because work on the ground's not the best. But this right here, this is aftermarket. Another aftermarket score on this. Makes my oil change a little bit more difficult, but worth it. Let's get to it. Damn, more oil, not been changed. I just want to take a second to thank anybody who has donated over the life of this channel. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one of you keeps me motivated, keeps me posting videos, so thank you again. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest, guys. After taking the first ride on this thing, I'm not a huge fan of it. Granted though, I am 6'4" and 240 pounds, so this is a pretty underpowered bike for what I'm used to. I still do think it's cool, but I don't think this one is gonna be sticking around. But for like the 1,300 bucks I have into it, it's pretty dope. I know this is a bit of a shorter video, guys, but my goal is to try and upload more frequently with shorter videos instead of taking forever to post a longer video. I will say this bike wasn't too heavy on content either since it went well, but the KLR 650 in the background, well, it didn't go as smooth. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see what happens with that KLR 650, please consider subscribing. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you at the next one.